first one says, is there any relation between work life and personal life? Obviously, you are the worker and you are the person. How can the two lives be really different? You start off from your home at 9 a.m. and at 9:30 a.m. you enter the office, the workplace. Between 9 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. no magical transformation can take place, obviously. You're still the same one. It's just that you try to behave differently. Real difference does not come when you behave differently at different places. Real difference arises when you know what a place is really like, what that place means to you, why at all are you present in that place. Then your response, your behavior is not just superficially different, then it is perfectly suited to the situation at hand. Let me put it this way. The one who is miserable at home will remain miserable at the workplace as well. It may not always appear that way, but inside of the person at home and inside of the person at the workplace lies the same entity. He is the one who is choosing the house and making the house into what it has been turned into, and he is the one who has chosen the workplace. If his choices in his so-called personal life are wonderful, then his choices regarding his career and workplace are equally likely to be wonderful. Why? Because the chooser is the same, the decision maker is the same. And if he has been making all the wrong decisions in his personal life, rest assured, his decisions about his work life, his workplace, his career and such things are also likely to be misplaced. It's just that all that which is misplaced does not immediately show up as misplaced. Things remain hidden. Things remain illusory. You might be in a wonderful place, but because of your attitude towards it, you might not yet be discovering its splendor. Or you might be in a miserable place, but because you are deluded, so you might be calling yourself as a very lucky person. Are you getting it? It is a very artificial line that divides personal and professional life. They just cannot be different. At the center of both, I repeat, lies the one who is asking this question, you. Is that clear? life in total is important. You cannot live life in fragments. You cannot say that because one part of life is weak and handicapped, so you want to compensate for it by becoming stronger and more affluent and more successful in another part. That cannot happen. Either progress would be all round or it would be not. It would be rare that you find a tree having 2 healthy branches and just 2 healthy branches. The remaining 8 branches are all weak and diseased. Do you see that often? You won't see that often, because at the center of all the branches is the root, the life force of the plant, the tree. All the branches are drawing their nourishment, their sustenance, their life from the same source. Plants know that, animals too know that. But man hopes against the obvious. Man says, because I am frustrated with my wife, so I'll compensate for it by spending more hours at the workplace and by being called an achiever at the workplace. Man says, because I am not physically good or healthy or fit, so I'll compensate for it by becoming the most valued employee at the workplace. Such compensation cannot happen, and if it appears to be happening, it's a mirage. If you want to improve one aspect of your life, focus on your entire life. You may not immediately know how all things are connected to each other, but they certainly are. They certainly are. There is nothing in your life that is really a fragment, really in isolation. All things connect and relate to each other. So you better look at everything in totality, not ignore anything, remain watchful about it all. And then the change that comes is total and real.
For example, we take up a new task or any work, okay, and in the initial phase we are very much motivated, but as we progress, the motivation level decreases, and after a few days, it's almost gone, and that work never completes. Like anything, that can be anything.
The same thing happens in a relationship as well.
No, we can consider anything, right?
It's about your relationship with the work, and your relationship with a new house, and your relationship with a car, and your relationship with a girl. When it begins, then it promises a lot. You join a new company, and how are the first few days? Full of promise. Wow, new workplace, new colleagues, new package, new everything. Even the coffee dispenser is new. And then the newness, the aura, the expectation just fades away. It's about our relationship with the world, don't you see? It's not only one task that disappoints you. Anything that you relate to in this world ends up disappointing you. Tell me anything that has lived up to its promise. The new task doesn't live up to its promise. The new girl doesn't live up to its promise. The new shirt doesn't live up to its promise. The new tourist destination doesn't live up to its promise. Anything that you take up, anything that you enter into very soon starts disappointing you. And so you lose interest, don't you? You break up. You say, another illusion, another disappointment. I thought this Friday the new release would be extraordinary. But Fridays come and go, and we know how all new releases fall flat. And every Friday, again, you are looking forward to a new release. And then, having been disappointed with one task, you look forward to another task. And the other task also disappoints you. Don't you see that you are searching for something that no new task or new release or new destination or new bike or new car or new girl or new boy can give you? It's not the task that disappoints you. You are frustrated by the lack of fulfillment of your expectation from the task. The task was never merely a task to you. The task promised something, and the promise fell flat. The task lured you, it attracted you. It said, do me rightly and you will get that. And probably you did a lot rightly, but you didn't get that which was promised. You need to figure out what was promised and hence what was not delivered. Stop blaming the task or the new shirt or the new release or your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. They were not the ones who disappointed you. You must figure out what is it that you really wanted from them, and what is it that one engagement after the other is failing to deliver to you. Do you just take something up? No. You take it up with an expectation. What is that expectation? Find out. And nothing that you take up meets that expectation. So after a few days, your motivation is gone. And the motivation should rightly go away, because you are not totally a fool. You are seeing that the promise is not being kept. You are seeing that you are going down the wrong track. So you lose the motivation to keep going down the same track. And then you say, no, it's not happening, it's just not happening. Why do I need to invest more time and effort into this? Is that not what happens? Huh? Have most of us experienced that? So many evenings come and they promise so much, don't they? Each invitation to a new party is so very alluring, is it not? Have you seen how enthusiastic and expectant you are an hour before the party? You remember how you deck yourself up and you go and you buy and you look at yourself 10 times in the mirror, and you are bubbly and chippy, and you, in your own eyes, are the center of the party. And then how is it at midnight? The party is over. It's now the dogs that are partying. Huh? The lipstick has left the lips and is found elsewhere. And how are you feeling? How are you feeling? You are feeling cheated, aren't you? Another evening came just to cheat and deceive, and now it's gone. And here I am, standing in ruins. That's the human condition. To place trust in something or somebody each evening and stand like a used and deceived thing each midnight. And then what do you do the rest of the night? You wash the kajal down with your tears. Each evening is a promise. Each night is a nightmare. What to do? Find out what you really want. These tasks that you are assigning yourself, they will not get you there.